welcome back, Rankers. Hope you're having a good week. I am going to be in Adelaide Thursday and Friday at Big Digital Adelaide. Come and say hello. I'm delivering two presentations. The first presentation is going to be all about the direct registrations outer, what it all means to businesses, some of the things to watch out for, and also how we put our marketing together around that whole campaign. And we'll also, on the Friday, be talking about how brand relates to SEO and how you can do some simple things around your brand to improve your SEO. But I want to show you a couple of things from that outer campaign. So what I've got here is a list of the articles we're able to get in the last 8 weeks. So this is all the news ones. And you can see here around the 11th, 12th of March, we've got the 3AW and also ABC National News. Now when we go into Google Search Console, and we've seen this before with other phrases and other clients and other sites, is that on that date we had a massive spike in the number of pages that Google came in and crawled on our site. So this is not the first time we've seen this. So we've talked about popularity as a metric before, but when Google sees an increased interest in your brand, and in this case, the phrases that Google would have seen a spike in search for were all around my name and the name of the company. And to give you an idea of that, so this is sort of taking it out of putting in an extreme highlight, if you like. This phrase here is Jim's blog with an apostrophe. No one types it in. Well, 10 people did. But what's interesting for me in this is that the ranking comes before the demand. So the demand comes first because these are impressions, but it's not ranked anywhere, it's 0. And then we see the demand for it with the impressions around this same time period. And we can see it immediately goes and it gets ranked. So, not a competitive phrase, I understand. But what the point I'm making here is that Google has to provide the results that are most relevant. And in this case, and this is just for Australia, so you know we're only talking a smaller subset of people who would actually be searching for Jim's blog, of which there are only 10 in that time frame. But it would make sense for Google to share the one with them or show the one in the results that's probably going to be the most relevant. And I would say on those days, for those 10 people, I may have been the most relevant because I was getting talked about in the media in different areas. So we've seen this happen before. We went to around the same time frame. We went to number 1 for marketing speaker, from about number 6. We didn't do anything for it. Okay. Now I don't know whether we've picked up backlinks. We probably have a couple over the last 8 weeks. I don't think they're anything major though. A few people have linked to a couple of blog posts from different forums and those sorts of things. But apart from that, we have not gone out to ask for backlinks or try to get backlinks or anything to do with backlinks. But traffic has doubled, and the traffic has doubled from a couple of external sources as well. So certainly from LinkedIn, certainly from Facebook. And the reason for that has been that I've been doing native video on LinkedIn, been doing native video on Facebook, and that's working a lot better than simply throwing a link up to a blog post or to a YouTube video. Hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully we will see some of you next week or this week in Adelaide, and thanks very much, and we'll see you then. Bye.